and welcome, dear viewers and listeners. Tonight we embark on a gentle journey through Europe's time capsules. Well, we're gonna meet cities where the past and present dance softly together. Authors wrapped tenderly in the quiet folds of history. Well, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let the stories of these enchanting places dive you into a peaceful review. So, Europe's time capsule cities, from modern marvels to city frozen in time, and we're gonna start with the futuristic rebirth of Rotterdam. Futuristic Rotterdam, Netherlands. Futuristic rebirth, almost entirely rebuilt after World War II bombing. The city of Rotterdam is a cutting-edge architecture like cube houses and Erasmus Bridge. It is home to the Europe's largest port, let's say, like this. A stark contrast to Amsterdam's historic charm. Rotterdam. For example, city of Rotterdam. Here, sleek glass towers rise where old stones once stood. The city hums with innovation and quiet waters. Second one, a modern soul, the city of Berlin. Modern soul, capital of Germany. It was destroyed and divided after World War II. Now is a symbol of reunification. The Berlin Wall, remnants blend with street art and tech startups. Juxtaposition of Cold War history and vibrant modern life. If we can conclude all the facts of Berlin in one sentence, is steel and silence, memorials and modernity. Berlin speaks in layers if you listen closely. Next is Milan, city of Milan or Milano, Italy. Fashion and futurism. Italy's design and finance capital. Well, Milan or Milano, historic Duomo meets modern skyscrapers like Bosco Verticale or Vertical Forest. A city where Kotor, history, and commerce are intersected. In one sentence, in Milan, time wears Prada. And even the old stones walk the runway. Next, Paris, France, the polished time capsule. Well, Art Deco avenues, modernized metro, and eco-planning retains iconic monuments while embracing innovation like La Défense. They are timeless cafes which are meeting smart city technology some way. Paris is the city of echoes and elegance, where lamplight touches the future gently. Next, Prague, Czech Republic. So, das Milan. A preserved majesty. Spared from major war damage, its medieval old town remains intact. It is known as the City of Hundred Spires. The City of Hundred Spires. Well, the major landmark is the astronomical clock that has ticked since 1410, a time masterpiece. Here the streets whisper in cobblestones, and every tower tells a legend. Well, sorry, next is Bruges in Belgium. Well, I don't see Bruges here on the map, so city of Bruges in Belgium, frozen since Middle Ages, has a fairy tale stillness due to a silted river and untouched by industry. It's a UNESCO heritage site, a time capsule of Middle Ages in a modern Europe. Canals, bells, a brick homes create an immersive old, but yet new world. Well, in one sentence, Bruges doesn't move fast. It is sighs gently, like the water beneath its bridges. Next is Gjirokast, Albania. Well, it's somewhere here. It's not presented on the map. Gjirokast, Albania. Stone, the city of stone and silence. It is known as the Stone City for its stale slate-roofed Ottoman architecture. Declared a museum, the entire city, during the communist era. Well, narrow cobbled streets, untouched and unchanged for centuries. A city of shadows and stone, where silence settled like dust and ancient walls. Next one is in Germany, in this location near Nuremberg, and its name is Rothenburg ob der Tauber. The medieval perfection. Medieval perfections. Preserved medieval town with intact city walls. Rarely modernized. Shop. Even sounds are period authentic, often used in films to depict old feudal Europe. Each street is a lullaby, each lantern a memory. Rothenburg is a dream that never wakes. Next is in Romania. It's the city of Sibiu, Romania. Transylvanian treasure, Sibiu. A well-preserved medieval city with fortified walls and Gothic towers, full of legends. The city of Sibiu, it is known for its colorful rooftops, and iconic eyes of Sibiu, a small attic windows that look like watching eyes. Once a major cultural center of Transylvania. It blends Saxon heritage with modern festivals and arts. Sibiu was the capital of culture in 2007, yet its historic core feels paused in time. In one sentence, Sibiu's rooftops watch quietly over the cobblestones where centuries meet. The soft glow of a lantern light. Good. Next. Krumlov. Ćesk&fd in Czech Republic. The city of Renaissance reverie. Entire town feels like an open-air museum and is surrounded by Vltava River. It is home to the largest castle complex in Czechia. In one sentence, a gently bend in time, where art, music and masonry sleep undisturbed. Now, next is Mdina in Malta, the silent city. Mdina, a fortified hilltop city with no cars, except a few residents of course. Mdina dates back to Phoenicians, lights dimmed at night to preserve the atmosphere, and is a very small gem, but very shiny. It has a population of only 300 residents. In Mdina, footsteps echo like memories, and the wind remembers every word, every spoken. In Mdina, and now, next is Oslo. City of Oslo, Norway. Minimalism meets nature. Rapid modernization with sleek architecture like the Oslo Opera House and the Borgud project. Yet surrounded by fjords and forests, offering deep connection to nature. Blends modern urban design with Viking heritage. A perfect city for travelers. A city where glass meets glacier and whispers of Norse myths drift between the birch trees. Well, next in the list is Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Sarajevo. Well, wounds and whispers. It was almost entirely rebuilt after 1990s war, but the old Ottoman bazaar and Austro-Hungarian streets remain. East meets west here. Mosques, cathedrals, synagogues, in a walking distance. A layered time capsule of resilience and coexistence. Minarets and church bells share the skyline. Sarajevo breathes through both scores and songs and arts. Next is Podgorica, Montenegro, walled by time, a fortified town with medieval streets untouched by mass modernization, dramatic mountains, and fjord-like bay cattle the city in silence. Well, narrow alleys, ancient churches, and Venetian-era charm. The city where the mountains guard memories and bells tolls across time and tide. And the last one is Evora in Portugal, Whisper of Roman Bone, a UNESCO city filled with Roman ruins, Gothic cathedrals, and the haunting chapel of the bones. Little has changed in the old town for centuries. Candlelit taverns, warm stone walls, and olives grows nearby. Evora, close in dusk and dust, close in dusk and dust, where bones and beauty reset side by side. Well, as our journey comes to a close end, may this city linger in your mind like soft footsteps on ancient streets. The echo of bells, the whisper of stone walls, and the timeless beauty that holds them still. Thank you for wandering with me through Europe's time capsule. Rest now with gentle dreams of Europe's quiet magic until we meet again next time. I wish you all the best.